Hi everyone, it's Michael from CraftyDad.com. I'm got a little video for you today. I'm putting together another Christmas journal. Not sure if I would consider it a December daily, as we are quickly marching into the month of December, but nevertheless it is a Christmas themed journal. So I wanted to share with you my process of putting it together. And so yeah, let's get started. First of all, and I will put a link in the description box, I found a website that offers free printables for junk journals, and this happens to be one of the selections that the site offers. This one is like winter barns, Christmas barns. And so I've chosen several pages of that and a lot of other pages from my stash to put this journal together. So here's the cover. I'm not 100% sure that this will remain just the image. I may put some other stuff on here, don't know. But I've sewn around the perimeter with black thread. On the inside is just a full-length pocket, and then that's the inside. So I think this is really pretty. So as far as the pages, here are some images from that free download. I love these. So here's the front, and then I've just put on the back some grid so that you can actually journal on it. So there's that page. Here's another image with another grid page. Beautiful bird image. This one is just printed with kind of a vintagey, leathery looking back. There's a barn. Isn't that cool? That one has a little bit lighter coffee dyed like print. This one, same thing, a little coffee dye action there. Another printable. This one's got that leathery vintage look. And then I'm going to add from my stash a vintage dictionary page, some coffee dye paper that I made several months ago, another page of that, a coffee dyed page of music. I get this like in thrift stores, and then I just coffee dye it like I do copier paper, and this is what it turns out like, nice and crunchy. This is a coffee dyed page from an old Better Homes and Garden cookbook. Here's just a regular page from a vintage journal, or ledger rather, ledger page. Here's a page from a Martha Stewart Christmas book. And then this is a greeting card that I bought a while back. You can still see some of the Fabri-Tac I used to strengthen the spine of it. We'll deal with that as we go, but I just glued fabric on both sides so that it's got a little something when we go to punch the holes and use the binding thread in there. So there's my papers. So let's get these, we'll set the cover aside. Let's get these situated. I need to figure out what I'm going to put as the center spread, and I'm sure I'm going to use one of those freebie papers. Let's see what we've got here. Oh. Okay, so that's a possibility. That is beautiful. They're all beautiful, quite frankly. I think I'm going to use the barn. So that's going to be the center of the journal. So now we can kind of tuck him back, and we can start folding some of these pages. So I'm going to fold this one so that the image is on the inside. I'm going to turn this one around so that the image is on the outside. This one will leave on the inside. This one will do on the outside. This one will be on the inside. Just folding them in half, nothing special there. This one will be the card, and again I will end up doctoring up something there to hide that glue, because that's not very attractive. Martha Stewart book page. It's folded in half. The ledger page folded in half. And I'm not sure how I will deal with the slots where the ledger posts would normally go, but we'll deal with that as we go. The vintage cookbook page. So cool. Love the imagery on that one. And the music page. And then the coffee dyed copier paper. And this is probably like 24-pound paper. This one, I'm just going to shorten the page a little bit so that it'll be that size inside the journal. So we'll go ahead and fold that. This will be either a tuck spot or a pocket, or we'll see as we go. And last but not least will be the vintage dictionary page. Okay, so now we can organize the pages. We know what we're going to have for the center. So I'll go ahead and fold that. So there's our center page. And then underneath the center page, I think I'll do the Martha Stewart book page. And then I will do a ledger page. Then I think I'll do the cookbook page. And then just a basic coffee dyed page. Then another one of the printables. The music page. The dictionary page. The page that we made a little shorter with the tuck spot. Go right there. Another printable. Another printable. Nope, we're not going to do that. We're going to do the card. And then a printable. And then I'm not going to want those two together, that's for sure. So let's change our mind on that. Fold that like that so that we have an image on the right side and just a basic coffee dye on that side. And that might work. So we'll just tuck that in the cover. We may need to do some trimming. It's pretty close though. So we have the cover, again with the pocket. Then we could put a "this journal belongs to" kind of thing on there. Some images. Place your journal, put a picture or whatever you want to do. More journaling. The card that we'll modify a little bit. Some more journaling space. The music sheet and the dictionary. The printable, 2 blank pages, no big deal. Blank page, cookbook, ledger page, Martha Stewart page, printable page, and there's the center. So I think that will be fine. So let's see, if I go to the card, can I? Sure, once I get this in there, I can do whatever I need to do here. I can put a piece of ribbon on here or fabric that's got a little darker color to it so that that glue doesn't show through. That'll be much better. So I'm going to go ahead and bind this one. I'll grab my binding tools off the shelf here. And there's my awl. Use this thread and needles. Just use a nice big needle. There it is. That'll be fine. All right. So I pretty much just use a 3-hole pamphlet stitch in all the journals that I make, and I'm happy with that, and they work and all that good stuff. Keeping my pages where I want them to be, I'm going to go ahead and use some big binder clips to keep everything in place. Whoops. And there are some more. Here they are. So yeah, we'll just keep everything tucked in place nicely. Make sure everything's the right direction. Looks good. So then I'm going to find the center of my journal, which I'm going to call there. And right in the valley crease of those pages, I'm going to make the first hole. Good. And we're going to come back and we're going to say if that was the center, then I'm going to come in about here. So we'll start a hole there, turn it around, give that a firm push through all the paper. Okay, good. And then equally on this end, I'll probably put it right there. There we go. That one went easier. Okay, so we have the holes. Now we will thread our needle. Typical technique on binding is you use 3 times the height of your journal in thread. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So we'll trim that off there. And get our needle threaded. Pull that about that much through. Find the center hole. Through the center from the inside out. Pull that through. Leave a tail on the inside, about like that. Hold that down with your thumb. Come up here to the top hole. And that went well, good. Pull that all the way through, making sure that you don't pull the tail through the hole. Nice and tight. Then we're going to go all the way to the bottom. Poke through there. And then we're going to come up in the center. Gently. Perfect. Wow, that worked well. Then what I like to do, and what is typical procedure for doing the binding, is one of your tails is on the left side of your center string and the other is on the right hand side. So we have it like that. Then we flip it over to make sure that we're tight, and looks like we could go a little tighter here. So let's do that. That's better. And then we just do like an overhand knot, like you were tying your shoe. 2 is good. And then I'm going to take the longer tail and trim it off so that it's the same as that one. Take off the binder clips. And we have a journal. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? So these things don't take that long. If you've got your pages kind of in your stash someplace that's easy to find and you've already got your paper trimmed, that's a good thing. So yeah, we are good to go here as far as the bare bones of this journal. And what I'll need to do is, looks like on the top and the bottom I'm good. I don't mind a little bit of overhang. I might trim some of that off, but I definitely want to trim some of the side stuff off. So I'm going to use my stainless steel ruler and a nice sharp craft knife, and I'm going to line everything up. Put firm pressure on our ruler and slowly, and you know, firmly, but not with not a lot of pressure. We're just doing a few layers at a time here. You're not expected to slice through all of them at once. And you'll know when you've got them all. You can feel it from the cutting mat that you've got them all. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. This one, I don't even know if I'm going to trim that off. I think I'll just leave it. So there you go. That's my process. Pretty easy, straightforward, simple. Doesn't take that long once you've got your printables and you've got the margins trimmed off. If that's what you need to do, then you're good to go. So in the next video, we will start embellishing. We'll do something to cover up that ugliness there, and we'll get it completed. All right, thanks for watching, and check out the information in the description box below, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much.